Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Matt Seiler, General Counsel of the National Community Pharmacists Association. NCPA welcomes your vote today on whether to pursue a 6B study of pharmacy benefit managers. NCPA has been very vocal in our concerns about how PBMs vertically integrated upstream with Aetna, Cigna, United Health, and the Blues, and downstream with pharmacies, have exploited their data platforms to engage in myriad unfair methods of competition against pharmacy competitors, which result in increased cost to patients. These methods include contract terms that restrict access to patients, massive clawbacks in the form of DIR and GER fees, patient steering away from community pharmacies, below-cost reimbursements, and punitive audit practices. We encourage you to vote yes today to study these practices to bring transparency where none currently exists. NCPA represents approximately 19,400 independent community pharmacies. Our members are small business owners who are among America's most accessible healthcare providers. To remain America's most accessible healthcare providers, community pharmacies need competition to be fair. Unfortunately, vertically integrated PBMs use their size and gatekeeper position to tilt the playing field in their favor and harm consumers. We believe the scope of this study must include an assessment of the unconscionable nature of PBM contracts. For an example of an unconscionable contract terms, we urge the Commission to look at the American Arbitration Association decision in the AIDS Healthcare Foundation versus CVS Caremark matter, where the petition to confirm the award has been filed in the Superior Court of Los Angeles. The study should include an analysis of how PBM-affiliated pharmacies are treated differently than independent pharmacies in terms of reimbursement, audits, and clawbacks. The study should also include an examination of patient steering, and for an example in that regard, please look at the case of Rutland Pharmacy versus MVP Health in the U.S. District Court in Vermont, where discovery has provided meaningful insight into PBM patient steering practices. Finally, we believe PBMs are pushing a false narrative that their practices support community pharmacies and reduce costs for patients. They do not. This study should put that myth to rest once and for all. Our pharmacies and patients deserve this transparency. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.